Welcome everybody to a brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over how I went from 4,000 rap to almost now 400,000 rap, and I'm just going to be going over the different events in my trading career and how I got to this point. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So this is my profile on rollymons.com. It's here for anyone to see. If you want to check this out for yourself, you can go ahead and do that. So this is my total value and total wrap at the moment. I have 19 items. This is all the items I have right now. Got the Dominus, 2 Wistful Winks, my waffle hat, and then just a bunch of other smalls at the moment. So basically, let's see. So I got this whole graph here that explains the whole timeline of my trading career. So let's go ahead and start over here, and then we'll slowly go on throughout this whole thing. So at the start here, around 4,000 rap, as I said. I know I had the space hair and maybe some other items. I'm not sure exactly what I started with, but I just know like one of my first official trades was with the space hair. So I don't know. It's kind of weird and all. I don't know exactly what I had to start off with, but I just kind of say roughly 4K I started with, and yeah. So basically traded, and I was just kind of profiting and stuff. I'll go more into detail with these trades in the trading section. I'm actually going to go through some trades that I actually did, but for now I'm just going to be explaining my graph. So here's like the stage where I'm just starting off, I guess, and I'm profiting and stuff. Now I did actually get scammed at one point, and I'll show you guys the exact trade of when I got scammed. But yeah, I got scammed here. This person like used this thing to basically get access to my computer and like, you know, trade their items themselves on my account. It was a whole thing. But yeah, as you can see, that's why that dip is there. And then as you can see, it goes right back to where it was because I got that account terminated, and I also got my items back. So then, more profiting and stuff like that. And then this big jump right here, this big spike, is I actually got donated like a 40,000 Robux face at the time. I think it's like almost 100,000 now, but it was 40,000 at the time, and then I just had this major spike because the person was like stop trading or something, so he just like gave me the Robux, I guess. I'm not really sure. So yeah, I had that big spike right here, and then I just kind of traded some more, and then right here is like the stopping point. This is like when I stopped trading, and I went on a 3-year break, as you can see. Whoa, gotta do that. So from here to here, as you can see, it's one big straight line. I took a big break from the game. I missed out on the inflation, I missed out on all this stuff, and basically my items basically tripled in value. So I came back to that about 2 weeks ago. That's when I came back to Roblox trading, and see, when did I actually? So since this is 14 days ago, so it'd be 16 days. 16 days ago is when I came back to Roblox trading, and I've been trading ever since. So it's actually been a lot of fun. I'm definitely glad I came back. This is when I stopped or came back, May 25th, and then I traded a little bit, and then right here it drops. Now the reason it drops is because I had to OP a lot for my Dominus, and that is why it looks like that. So OP'd a lot for my Dominus, and then from that point I've just been investing. I'm almost at 400,000 rap, and I was at, like, yeah, you can see I've invested about almost 50K now in the past 16 days, so not too bad, I will say. But yeah, this is what I've been doing recently, and now let's go over to the actual trading section and show my actual trades. So we are here at the completed trades page, and here is my first ever completed trade. So here's where I got the space hair from, is because this is like one of my first ever items. I think I bought it actually, because my first ever trade, this isn't an actual trade just because I traded with my sister. I don't really know what was going on here, to be honest, but it's like my first ever official trade, and this is one of my first ever items. So that's kind of how I get the space hair, as like my first item, and at the time space hair I think was valued at 4K, so that's how I get the 4K as well. And then I just kind of traded from there, went through quite a few trades. I want to try and find like one of my biggest trades, or like my first big trade. Alright, so I found the section of where I started doing bigger trades. So here's like a decently big trade, I guess. And then right here, I got like a huge gain, I remember, because this person gave me Violet Fang for my waffle hat, which is like a big gain for me. And then right here is like my first ever like big trade. And I got the green bubble trouble. And yeah, this is definitely my first biggest trade. And then right here was just this, I mean, even bigger. I'm not sure how I got the super happy face, to be completely honest, but yeah, I really do not know how I got it, but I just kind of did somehow, because I haven't like seen any trade on that. Maybe I'm just missing it or something, but right here, this was a huge trade for the Stickmaster Luke peanut butter hair. This is still one of my favorite limiteds to this day. Probably my top 3 limiteds have got to be Stickmaster Luke, peanut butter hair, the waffle hat. You know, that's just a good one. And I'm not including the Dominus, although that would probably, I mean, that's like one of the coolest items to have. But probably my third favorite is the legitimate business hat. I just really like those 3 items in general, just for how they look. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I started making more trades, and I think the next part may be maybe some bigger trades, or it might just be the part where I get scammed. Okay, actually, I found a another part where I made some like big trades. So I gave the Blizzard Beast mode for all this stuff, and then you give this for all that stuff. Basically downgraded a lot, and then I traded right back for the Green Bubble Trouble. And as you can see, I'm definitely making profit here because I gave that and that for this whole thing in total. When I gave, you know, I don't know, basically I got this back and with other stuff to spare now, so it just kind of shows that I guess I've made profit in this time. Right here, this is the time when I got scammed, so it hurts to see. It hurts to see. Yeah, as you can see, this guy literally went onto my account and not even like logging in. Like I didn't even give him my password or anything. He just like went into my account like through this thing. It was a whole thing. But yeah, I mean, man even took my waffle hat. It's like, come on now. But yeah, and my fiery horns and all that. So yeah, as you can see, I'll go to his profile. It is now, his account is now terminated, so sucks for him. Alright, so the next trade I want to show you guys is this. Now this is the donation one that I was talking about earlier, the Troublemaker face, which was around 40k. Basically just donated to me because he said he was quitting trading. So this was crazy because this was like an insane profit for me at the time. But yeah, there's that. And now I want to try and find, okay, yeah, so I actually got Valk Helm at one point, and then I traded it for all this. I'm not sure where I got Valk exactly. Don't know what trade that is. See if I can find it real quick. But yeah, I got the Valk Helm at some point. I don't know. I can't find it. But yeah, so I got the Valk Helm, and then I remember I traded back for the Valk Helm pretty late here. Here's a good trade I made. Whoa. Wow, that is a very good trade I made. But basically, get to this point here. This is when I gave all my sister all my items. I was just done trading, and nope, we could go back here. So yeah, I gave my sister all my items, and most recently, you know, the 25th of last month, as I said, this is when I got all my items back. You know, with the Valk and all that, Valk, Super Happy Face, and Bucket. Those are like my main ones, I guess. Oh, those two as well, and that. But ever since then, I've been doing all these trades, and yeah, it has led to this point now. So, yeah, that is basically my trading history in its entirety. Hopefully you guys now know more about me and basically how I got to this point. If you guys want to see me make any other specific trading videos for Roblox, make sure you leave a comment down below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.